Scorpio, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing your Tuesday to Tuesday reading. This is the day that you will, for now, see your readings be uploaded. I am coinciding them with your rulers at this point. I'm trying to fit everything in so that I won't be so late on your things. Next week will be everything will be a little bit easier, a little bit smoother. I'm just getting started with this way of doing it, so that's why. And I had a little internet issue the past couple of days with the rain and stuff that's going on. I'm supposing that's what it is. Hopefully that's not what it is, because wintertime's coming and I don't need that. That way you're aware when your readings will be coming up. I will be putting down in the description box all of the days that each of the signs are, in case you want to check if you're checking your sun, moon, and rising. I know a lot of people do, so I want to make sure that you know what day those will be going up as well. Now remember, now that these are general readings, these are not personal readings. I'm no longer doing the weekly financial and love readings separate. This is one reading, general, for your entire week, Tuesday to Tuesday, and I will be doing monthlies for the others from here on out. All right, that being said, I'm going to pull sorry, an oracle card to start off your reading. We're going to go with the wisdom of the oracle. I feel that that is necessary. There's a message in here for some of you, maybe all of you, Scorpios. Let's see what needs to be said, what you need to know for the week, what you need to focus on, possibly. Spirits, guides, what do you have for Scorpio at this time? What do they need to know? You have change in the wind. Number 12. And I'm going to pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle as well. Beginnings. Wow. You have change in the wind and beginnings. That is a powerful combination there. Change coming, accepting change, needing change. I think that someone here has been trying so hard to get out of the rut that they're in everything in their life. But I feel like financially there have been a lot of blockages, things blocking your path. I feel like someone just was getting on the verge of starting a new job, and the car broke down. And not a small fix. This is what this feels like. I want to tell you that it was because that job was not meant for you. It's not what's going to further you in life and get you where you want to be. And you've been yearning for something so long, and for so you've gotten over some of the negative feelings, and you feel like this is going to put you back into where you were. Don't think like that. Take it as this is a step that the universe had to take to stop you from making the wrong move, because you're so close to where you need to be, or heading down the path that you need for this new beginning here. Many changes are coming. I think there's changes within yourself that need to be made. Positivity changes, the way that you've thought about yourself in the past. I think you started to be like, oh yeah, I'm getting this job, or so for some of you it was oh, I met this person, and things just seem to keep happening, and you feel like they're bad things. But if you're manifesting, trying to manifest something new, something better than what you have to let go of the old. And you have to understand that when blocks come up in your way that seem impossible, things that like, how did that even happen? The universe is against me. No, that's the universe working for you. It's keeping you from doing things or going down paths that you would have went down and not ended up in the right place. You see what I'm saying? That's what this feels like here to me. I do feel new beginnings happening. I feel changes are happening, but you have to accept them as well. It feels like a that resistance that you put up because you think that you're on the right path when you're really not, and the universe tries to veer you in another direction, and it causes negativity instead of saying, hey, obviously I wasn't supposed to do that. What I always feel like everything happens for a reason. You know, everything happens for a reason. Whether it be something may happen to you because someone else needs to know something as well. And it won't completely veer you off path, but it will knock you for a loop, but it's for the greater good of someone else's future as well. I feel that. I feel those kind of feelings as well. You have the Five of Wands in your challenge for the week. Let me make sure you're on camera there. Excuse me, it's early in the morning. And my throat is seeming to want to clear for some reason. Could have something to do with the way somebody not being able to speak up for themselves, and it's coming through. Sometimes that happens as well. I'll catch feelings off someone who's watching. Ace of Pentacles. And it's so weird because you're not watching yet. But there we are. Ace of Pentacles. What's benefiting you? Wow, yeah, gifts here. You got a gift coming in here for you. Whatever it is, it feels just like what I said, you know? It feels like your challenge is the struggle is real. You know what I'm saying? You've been fighting so hard and so long, and I think you're having to go up against a lot of people to do what it is that you want. I think someone here has been being told that they're not good enough to do something, and you've been doing it anyway, or trying to do it anyway. I feel like it's somebody close to you as well, so that you're having it's somebody that you want to be proud of you for what you're doing, and they're just telling you how you can't do it, and this has been knocking you down. But don't let that knock you down and stop you from doing what you need to do. You have the Hangman in the reverse in Message from Spirit. I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, though, it's what I was saying. It feels like the universe keeps trying to bring in something new, create something new for you. It has to do with money. I feel like for some of you, it could be having to do with grounding yourself, getting yourself on the... You have to start somewhere, and it's good to start on solid ground. It feels like you're Scorpio, needing to accept. It's drawing my attention here. The little gateway here through to the other side. I feel like moving mountains. You'll be moving mountains, and it's coinciding with this. There's two gateways here. Talking of change, talking of stepping through that door and staying positive about it. I feel like you need to see things for the gifts that they are. I want to tell someone here, you need to see things for the gifts that they are, and accept change as it's coming. Because there's a lot of change coming for some of you. It feels like there's a big shift happening here. I'm feeling that way for a lot of the signs, and it's just in general a big shift for everyone. Big changes in one way or another in everyone's lives. The atmosphere, almost the energy, the aura of everything around, the energy feels different. It feels more powerful to me at times. You have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you there will be an offer coming in here to maybe join something that will make money. Something that will make money for you. I feel like I feel like don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I feel like saying that. There's going to be something that you may overlook. It may be something that you think is nothing. It could be something you get in the mail. It could be an email. It could be. It feels like some kind of communication where you wouldn't normally, something that you wouldn't normally pay attention to. It's crazy how the universe works. It's so subtle. The things that, you know, the signs that are given are so subtle sometimes, and we have to figure it out. It's so, I always like, it's kind of, until you open yourself up all the way and can feel the energies around you. It took me quite some time, to understand certain things are happen for certain reasons. And sometimes, if something takes your hold of your attention, no matter what it is in your life, more than once, there's a reason for that. It's something that they want you to focus on more. King of Cups. A lot of you are focusing on love this week. Matters of the heart. I feel like with this being a message from Spirit, this Hangman in the reverse, I feel like there's a something's been on hold. Something was on hold for some time. This being in the reverse, I feel like it's another piece of the change. Maybe you've been holding off from dating or making a decision. I feel like there was a decision on someone, possibly. Someone or something. I'm feeling like with this King of Cups coming up here, there's somebody that's ready to stand for you, stand up for you, that you're not used to that. I feel like a lot of you aren't used to that. You're not used to someone actually wanting to stand by your side. It's always they either want you to lead them, or they want you to follow them, and you want someone to stand with you on their own too, each of you, solid. Grounding. I feel like this may be the offer coming in here as well. A lot of you may be having someone that's entering your life at this time, or it could be a person that is already there, but you're starting to, you may have already noticed that you have feelings for someone, or you don't really know if you have feelings, and you're like, it'll be a surprise, kind of, you might have been denying, you know, you might have, it could be somebody you've been around before, you've known before, and you thought that, you know, man, they're kind of cute, you know, when they smile like that. That is kind of cute the way they did that, you know. And it feels like it's someone like that, like you don't really think about them, or you didn't think about them in that way, but there's a couple little things happening now that is making you notice them. I think you need to focus a little bit on that, and I feel like there's something with this person. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I think you're, some of you have been going gung-ho on something. I say gung-ho. Some of you are like striving into something. It could have to do with business, or trying to do something other than work for someone else. I feel like that is a little bit here. I feel like telling somebody it's not quite the time. It's not quite the time yet. I think that there's someone who's trying to focus so much on work and no play. I feel like no work and no play. And I'm looking at a king and a queen here, opposites here on the spectrum. This is in the reverse. I feel like the it feels something to do with communications. Someone here may be trying to go after a making some kind of business and have to do with communications. Could be like an online business. I don't feel any particular one, but I feel, you know, particular kind of business. I just feel like being that it's over the airwaves. It's something and it wasn't working for you. It wasn't working out for you like you wanted for the longest time. I feel like there's going to be a break in the situation now, and I feel like it had to do with Mercury retrograde that ended here on the 18th. I feel like now you may have almost given up. I think you slacked off of it and said, you know, this isn't working. But it had to do with the retrograde. Something that had to do with the retrograde. You know, it tends to jar the lines of communication so that things don't go smoothly. Things are but I feel like now is the time to restart whatever it was that you were doing. This could have to do with trying to talk to somebody as well. I think someone here, I need to tell someone here that you like somebody, you like someone, and you said something very stupid. It was borderline, and it wasn't because you're stupid. I'm not trying to say that. I feel like you said something, you were trying to call yourself joking with them, and you feel like maybe you said something out of the way that you shouldn't have said. Once you said it, you thought it was, you know, it was just a joking kind of thing, and it hit a nerve or something. That's what this feels like. I think you just need to reapproach them, tell them what you didn't mean it the way it sounded. I don't feel like for some of you that's going to help. Honestly, I'm going to tell you. But for some of you, it is. You need to reapproach them, tell them it's not the way that it sounded. I feel like somebody, I think for some of you, you might have said something to someone about someone, and they went back and told them as well. But they didn't tell them. That's the thing with telling someone something and it goes down the line. I know you've heard of those things before, even back in school, how they would say, like, they'd take you around the class, you just the teacher whispered in somebody's ear, and you got to take it around the room. By the time it gets to the other end, it's something totally different than what she said, or he said. I feel like it's something like that. So just be mindful that this may be something that can be fixed, not for everyone, but for some of you. So I think it's worth the attempt. It's worth the try. Okay, let's see here. Let's get a little clarity here for Scorpio. All right, hopped right on out. We have the Page of Cups. Possibility here of overlooking things. Pages bring messages, but that's what it feels like. There is something totally being overlooked. I think it's not because I think you noticed it before. It feels like you noticed it before, but you know, when pigs fly, I feel like you got it in your head that this could never happen for you, or it could have to do with a relationship, someone that you think that, you know, you're kind of like, oh, well, no, they would never like me. Or it could be like, oh, no, I could never go for that job. Or I could never do that hobby because I'm not good at it. I think that somebody's got a hidden talent as well here. And you just keep telling yourself, but that's the problem, is when you think negatively like that, you bring it. Negative begets negative. And it just keeps you from getting to even trying to do that thing or talk to that person. You know what I'm saying? And everything's worth a try, even if it ends up with embarrassment, right? You're like, oh, that would be so embarrassing if they turn me down, or you know what I mean? But what if you never try? What if you never tried and it could have been a whole alternate reality for you, and it changes in circumstances that change? You know what I'm saying? New beginnings. You have the Nine of Cups here. Right on the verge of getting everything you want. I feel like you've been striving so long for some things, but I do feel like there's something being overlooked here. It's all in your challenge, right around your challenge, but it is something that was coming in from the universe. But I think there's signs that have been happening. Really check yourself with over the past. I'm going to say the past couple of weeks. That's what I want to say. Something that's been reoccurring. Something odd, something different, something out of place, but it could caught your attention each time. And you're like, why do I keep seeing that? Or why is that number? Why do I keep looking at the clock when that number's on there? Or that number's on that license plate as well. You know what I mean? I feel like there's some kind of connection to it, and you should heed whatever the warning is or whatever the message is coming through. You have the Hierophant. For some of you, I feel like it's you've been deciding on whether you need to go back to school. I feel like somebody was going to school and it got overwhelming trying to work and take care of bills as well. I feel like it's time for you to go back. It's time. You've been trying to decide if you'd be able to make it. I think that you will. I think that it'd be a good time for you to go back. For some others of you, I feel like with this Hierophant being next to this King of Cups and this Queen, it's feeling like an offer of marriage for someone here, but it looks like you're turning it down, or like you were planning on turning it down. I can't tell you exactly right now whether yes I can. Let me not even go there, because I have the Eight of Cups sitting in my hand. Sorry. Walk away from it. You're gonna walk away from it. I don't know if this is necessarily the time for you and this person. This doesn't necessarily have to just be marriage. It could just be commitment. Your commitment to a situation, whether it be love, money, whatever. It feels like you're walking away from whatever this is. And there may be a person involved, or this could be you loving yourself enough to walk away from a situation as well. Needing to walk away from the situation. Which makes a lot of sense with the new beginnings and this change in the wind. I think some of you maybe have been tempted to walk away from a situation that you've been having to go through, or a person that you've, have been dealing with. And it's time. I feel like it's time to stop that. Time to stop fighting. It's time to stop fighting. There are better things out there for you, better things meant for you. All right, let's pull a few from the Making Magic deck, a few messages here for Scorpio. Let's see what else is going on for you guys, what you need to know. You have successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises, and promotions. I feel like putting this right here. I think it feels like this might have to do with relationships and your career in general, as an overall together. You may be walking away from a relationship because your career is more important to you at this point. And I'm not saying that's wrong or right. I'm just saying that's what I see. Tree of Life, true wisdom in making good choices in life. I'm going to put this here. I feel like whatever this is that you're walking away from, it is... I'm feeling overall now that there's this opportunity that some of you have been overlooking. You may have had it come into your life on and off recently, like I said, about the past few weeks, seeing the signs of it, and it's something you've been asking, like, what do I do? And the universe is trying to tell you, and they keep sending you this message. They keep sending you this message, and you're not getting. You're just thinking it's a coincidence. Goddess, healing, feminine energy. I'm going to put this right here. I feel like there's a lot of reevaluating your life and what you want, who you want in it at this point. I feel like some feelings have been stirred up in the past few weeks, and you're finally going to make a decision on something. I think someone's walking away from a relationship for sure. And it's not a sad thing for you. I mean, I feel like you know that you've outgrown this person. That's what it feels like. You've outgrown this person, and you need to move on. With this Eight of Cups here, you need to move on. And it's time to stop trying to make a relationship work. With this Queen of Swords putting her sword down, I feel like feeling like it was a waste of time. But nothing is a waste of time. I just want to tell you, Scorpio, because everything that happens in our life, it's there for a reason. We need to learn something from it. People as well. Some people aren't meant to stay. Situations aren't meant to stay. Sometimes it's just there to show us the right path, or show us what we really don't want so we can get back on path with what we do. All right, Scorpio, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Check your sun, moon, and rising always for a overall clearer picture of your individual energies. Remember that this was not a personal read. It's for all of you. Sun, moon, and rising of Scorpio. And I will see you next Tuesday.